Hey there, good morning. This is Ethan with Alderman's Toyota, Vermont's favorite car dealership, and today we're going to be taking a look at this 2026 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. So this one's finished in Heritage Blue. It's the 2.4 liter I-Force engine, making 278 horsepower, 317 pound-feet of torque. This one does have a couple key upgrades, kind of for the aesthetics. Up front, we have the blackout badge treatment. Looks really sharp. This one has the 360 camera because it is the Off-Road Premium. And we also have front and rear parking sensors on the vehicle itself. LED headlights. You have your single lens right there. They're going to be your high beams and the low beams. If you come over to this angle, you can actually see it says 4Runner right across there. This Heritage Blue color looks really sharp. Reminds us of the old FJ Cruisers. Couple features this has from the factory is going to be these 18-inch TRD off-road wheels. Now this is something you can add on to pretty much any one of our Tacomas and 4Runners, and it does improve the look here dramatically. You have that black wheel, red TRD center cap, wrapped in Falcon, Wild Peak, all-terrain tires. If you come up to the front here, you can see that it does give you a little bit more offset, so those wheels peek out, but there's no rubbing or anything. Composite along the entire fender, adding to the off-roadiness. It's going to protect you and your paint when you're driving on gravel. This vehicle also has running boards from the factory. Off-Road Premium gets that. I'll show you right here. You have your blinker built right into this matte colored black mirror, and underneath here you have your 360 camera. This also has heated mirrors and blind spot monitoring, smart key system, and roof rail up top, so it's super easy to add a rack if you wanted to. But check this out. To lock the vehicle, tap right there on the smart key system, and then to unlock the door, one tap, keep on holding, and then all the doors unlocked. Off-road's going to give you Bilstein shocks. They have a little bit of a different look to them, so if I peek in through here, you might be able to see them. Got that red and blue, and it says Toyota on the back. Off-road is blacked out right there. You have some mud flaps already on the vehicle. Take another angle here. So, blackout emblem overlays, what are those? You're gonna have this right here. It says Toyota, little embossed finish. Blacked out 4Runner logo. And of course, classic 4Runner stuff. You can roll down this rear window with a push of a button and roll it back up. All right, let's take a look at cargo area. Power up, power down liftgate. These are entirely made in Japan, which is always really cool to see. In the back here, you have plenty of space. Since this is not the hybrid version, you have a really low load floor, and those seats roll forward. Here are your all-weather floor mats. All-weather cargo liners are underneath here. Owner's portfolio. We have our cargo net. And then for the summertime, carpet mats that say TRD Off-Road. Toyota also gives you its first aid kit right there. Plenty of little places for storage. You can put maps back there, cables, anything. And you have the JBL subwoofer, and then a plug-in in the back here for anything you might need while camping. Also LEDs up here, so you have a really nice bright area back here for storage. And you have your towing options right there. 7 and 4 pin connectors down to the left, and you can just fit a hitch right there. This also does have the kick to close feature for this lift gate. All right, let's take a look at rear seat room. So whenever you get in and out of the Off-Road Premium, because it does have a power front seat, it's going to automatically send that seat as far back as it can go. So what I'm going to do is hop in, get in my driving position, just so we can get a clear idea of what kind of space you're going to be working with. I'm 6 foot tall. Let's go do this right now. Okay, I've gone ahead and adjusted that front seat to my driving position. And we open up the back here, we're greeted with some soft touch materials. TRD Off-Road does get this silver little plate right here in the back, and you can see you have plenty of storage. So water bottles right here, one touch power up and down windows when the vehicle's on. Check this out, JBL right there. This is the Softex seating I was talking about. So back here you do have this sharp design, kind of angular, tough looking, and then you can go through, fold this seat down. It rocks forward like that for even more space right there, or you can fold it down just like this and there's plenty of different options for that. This lifts up. That's the most forward position, and with a push of a button right here, you can recline it quite a decent ways back. Let's hop on in now. So grab bars are right here. We have our running boards, nice and easy to get in and out of. Kick off my feet before I bring them in here. All right, so sitting behind myself, this is my driving position, and I have a relaxed driving position where I lean the seat back. This is one of the few vehicles where the headrest actually touches the back of my head when I'm sitting there, so it's very comfortable. Decent knee room. This is kind of cut a little bit there, so you can see a little bit of an angle there, giving me a little bit more space. A couple features I really like to point out here too. You have two USB Type-C chargers down there, vented rear passenger area, and you have this little plug-in back there as well. You have a map pocket on this side, and if we take a look up here, letting more light into the cabin, you have that moonroof right there. Also, rear seat is comfortable because you do have armrest right here with two cup holders. You can fit more stuff inside here. And check this out. There's even a speaker back here. So, or not a speaker, a microphone back here for when you're talking to Toyota or going through and using Siri or Google Assistant. Sliding over to the middle here, let's take a look at the interior from back here. As you can see, Toyota has done a really good job with this new updated interior. They've modernized it, but still kept it relatively simple, straightforward, and rugged. This is going to stand the test of time. That silver accent on the door cards right there where it says TRD all across the entire dash. And then you also have JBL up front, JBL up there. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a little JBL removable speaker right there. TRD Off-Road is going to give you a lot of features, so let's hop on up and show you what you kind of get for your money. Like I said earlier too, 4Runner is entirely made in Japan. So Toyota's Halo SUV is hailing from where it comes from. Soft touch materials on the door cards down here. You get that TRD logo again, JBL. Power seats with memory settings too, so you can go through and have different drivers adjust back and forth, and you have a power steering wheel control. Headlights, everything is automatic. And then down here you have your 120 volt and the button to open up your gas cap right there. Some more buttons down here that you can go through if you want to mount light bars. Same thing here as well. This is a heated leather wrapped steering wheel, and these seats have really nice bolstering on them. Power with up and down on the lumbar support as well, so even more adjustment should you need it. It's a little dirty, a little muddy out here, but as you can see, your paint's protected with these Toyota guards, and then composite right here as well. Let's get in. All right, here we are in the driver's seat. Really nice, easy to use steering wheel that has all your buttons right here in a central logical location. Everything for media control is on the left-hand side. Pretty much everything for your dynamic radar cruise control and other things are right here on this side. And this is how you change your music. In the center, you got a 12.3-inch display right here that is entirely customizable with a bunch of different modes. It even has your pitch and roll right there and four-wheel drive. There's your turbo gauge, and then you have your compass right there. And then this is going to be on Toyota Safety Sense 3, so you're going to get your radar cruise control, lane departure warning, lane tracing, all that nice stuff, which can all be turned off should you not want it. This one has the large 14-inch display, which I think is super great and responsive. I'm going to click setup later here. This is going to be a great vessel for CarPlay and Android Auto. You're going to have all your stuff on here: maps, music, phone, texting, anything you could need, and a really good sound system. Goes with a really nice big screen. The removable speakers up here, press this and this lifts right up. You can pull it out, and if you're on a campsite, you got some music to listen to. Other TRD things that are on this, you get a TRD engine start stop button, nice and red. Then a TRD shift knob with a leather boot, and it feels like leather right here as well. Let's get into the off-road goodies before we go into the rest of the features. So this is what you're gonna get with TRD Off-Road. Right here, you can adjust your performance settings, so eco, normal, and sport. Then if you're in 4-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low, on demand 4 high, you can just pop it over and put it right in. I'm gonna take it out for now though. But then you'll have your tow haul modes, multi-terrain select, and downhill assist controller and crawl control. All these modes are gonna make for a really easy time driving off-road. If I can get someplace in my SR5, this place can go even further. 360 camera with a push of a button right there. Let's go ahead and change this color. There we go. Now we have that sort of bluish color showing up on there, and it even reflects the moonroof. This is all fine and good, but what I really do appreciate is if you're reversing, you're gonna get this same top-down view. You can see a predicted path of travel when you're turning, and you can turn it on when you're driving forward. And another thing too, if you're driving on dirt roads pretty often, press this button right here. It's gonna clean off your rear camera. So you're never gonna have to get out and clean it off. Let's put it back into park. So now let's get into some convenience features. Actually, I almost missed it. Another cool thing about this off-road is the rear differential lock right there. So if you're really doing some tough stuff, that can get you out of some pretty sticky situations. Looking in the center here, this is your heated seat. You have your heated steering wheel, and then you have your heated seat right here, 3 different levels for you and the passenger, as well as automatic climate control. So set a temperature right here, and then it'll stick to that whether it's cold outside or hot outside. And you have ventilated seats for the summer. Right here is your rear defroster and heated mirrors. And then down here, you have your wireless charger, and then 2 fast charging USB Type-Cs, and then the tether for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is gonna be over here, right around there. Looking up now, you have your auto dimming mirror with your buttons for opening and closing your garage door, should you wanna do it that way. All right, let's hop on out. Oh, before I forget, yes, buttons right here. You can still roll down this mirror here with a push of a button. And then same thing, open and close here with all your features right there. So I'm gonna open that up, one touch, and then close it. Make sure it's all closed up. All right, I'm gonna turn on the headlights. We're gonna continue this walk around and show you some more features. Again, those TRD wheels really do make the whole package look even more aggressive and cool. All the blackout overlay looks really nice. And let's take a look at the window sticker, see if I missed anything. So fuel economy on this is gonna be 21 miles to the gallon combined. 19 city, 25 highway. Made in Japan, right there with a heritage blue color. And then as you can see here, you have those floor mats, cargo lights, wheel, the black badge inserts and all that, the cargo tray in the back, mud guards, and then the owner's portfolio right down here. And let me fold this back out. All right, we got orange lights there, LED lights there in the middle, and that fog light up front makes for a really cool looking package. You can see you have your recovery points up front, poking right through there. Right through that little front air dam. That is removable, super easy to do so. And when you're underneath there, if you want to go through and add on some steel skid plates, anything like that, any of your off-road accessories, all the mounting points are already there. All you got to do is buy the part. Okay, that's been my walk around on this 2026 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road Premium. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments or click on our website where you can find out for more information on this vehicle or any of the others like it. I've been Ethan Colm. Thank you so much for watching.